What's up, everybody? It's Jeff White, Jeff White Fitness Solutions. Thanks for checking out the video today. And today I want to talk about ways we all can improve our overall health. These are very simple things that you can do every single day. They don't take you out of your normal routine. And the beautiful part about all this is these tips are free. They don't cost you a dime. These are something we all can do to improve our health. Now, before I get started and tell you what they are, let me say this. I know some of us are working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. I know some of us have kids and they take up a lot of time because you got baseball practice, you got homework. I know some of us are tired because we simply are not getting enough sleep at night. I get that. I understand some of us are working full time and going to school. So our time is limited, our time is stretched. But even with that said, these are things that we all can do to improve our health. So, want to know what they are? Okay, I'll tell you. The first thing we all can do is intermittent fast. Now, intermittent fasting is when you don't eat for 14 to 16 hours a day. Now, I know some of you may be thinking you can't do that, but it's not as hard as you think. When you take into account the time after dinner to the time you wake up in the morning, that could be 8, 9 hours right there, maybe 10 in some cases. Then, if you skip breakfast, you got your 14 hours right there. So, the key is to eat a healthy dinner and skip breakfast. Don't get up and get a midnight snack. That defeats the purpose. You don't want to do that. So, eat dinner, do whatever the rest of the night, go to bed, wake up, skip breakfast. You can have your 14 to 16 hours right there. The key with all that is when you eat that lunch, when you break the fast, that's where breakfast comes from. It comes from breaking the fast. When you break that fast, you eat, and you eat until full. This lets the body know it's not in starvation mode, okay? And that's very important. So let me tell you the benefits of intermittent fasting. I'll just give you a couple. The first is it can help reduce blood pressure. Another one is it can help reduce inflammation in the body. And another one is it can help regulate blood sugar levels. And lastly, which is the one that gets the most attention for people, it can help increase fat burning and weight loss. And let me tell you how that part works. If you think about it, the body burns fat or gets energy. The body gets energy. Let me say that. The body gets energy from two sources: the foods we eat or from fat, our body fat. Okay. So if you're eating 5 to 6 times a day, your body's going to get energy from food. Okay, that's what it's going to use to get energy. If you don't eat, the body has to get energy from someplace. And where's it going to get it from? It's going to get it from the stored fat. So think about that for a second. If you're eating all day, the body has no incentive to use stored fat for energy. But if you haven't eaten for 14, 16 hours, it's got to get it from someplace. So it's going to start using that stored fat. And what's that going to do? It's going to help you start to lose weight naturally. Not with a fad diet, not with some crazy exercise routine or anything like that. The body is going to start burn that fat naturally. And that's what you want. That's the key with intermittent fasting. And this is just a really, really quick thing about intermittent fasting I'm talking about. I encourage everyone to do their research about intermittent fasting and all the amazing health benefits of it. But that's just a couple right there. Now, as I said before, the key when you break that fast is to eat a healthy lunch. Not only should it be healthy, but it should be a good full lunch. After you're done eating, you should be full. You should not still be hungry after you eat. And this is key because it lets the body know it's not in starvation mode. If the body thinks it's starving, it's going to hold on to every single morsel of food. Every calorie is going to hold it because it thinks it's starvation mode. However, If the body knows food is coming and it's going to be able to eat until full, it's going to get replenished, it will be more likely to burn that stored fat for energy. It knows it does not have to hold on to it. That's the key with intermittent fasting. That's the difference between intermittent fasting and calorie restriction. So that's the first thing we can do. Now, let me say this too. When you wake up in the morning, you want to drink, drink, and drink. You want to drink a lot of water. You want to drink tea. You want to drink coffee. That's going to help you not be dehydrated, and it's going to help keep your body full at the same time. And it's going to help the body flush out toxins as well. So, drink a lot of water when you wake up in the morning. Just keep drinking, and then eat a healthy lunch. Okay? That's intermittent fasting in a really quick crash course. Again, do your research on it, find out about it. But that's the first thing that we all can do. Next, the next thing that we all do, a lot of us, is, as I said before, if you're working 60 hours a week, 9 times out of 10, you might be sitting down in a cubicle someplace. In other words, we sit way too much. Our bodies were not designed to sit for extended periods of time. They were designed to move. And when we sit too much, it can lead to many different issues. It can lead to neck and back pain. It can lead to weight gain. It can lead to heart disease. It can even raise our cancer risk. And if you think about it, think about when you hear about some people when they have those blood clots in their legs. A lot of times you hear about it when they're sitting on airplanes for extended periods of time. You know, that's, you don't see that very often. However, it's the fact that when you sit down for extended periods of time, your body goes through changes that many times are not good changes. So we have to start moving more. Now, if you're at the office or you're at home and you work from home and you're really into your work, you can really think that you don't have the time to work out and exercise. But one thing that you can do that just does not get the attention it truly deserves is you can get up and go for a walk. Walking is a very underrated exercise. When people think of exercise, they may think of, doing high intensity workouts, which are great, but that's just one type of exercise. You have other things too. So if a person's really busy, walking is fantastic for them and their overall health. And here are just a few benefits of walking. Walking can help lower blood pressure. Walking can help reduce symptoms of anxiety. Walking can help increase bone density. Walking does help with weight management and weight loss. You don't need special equipment to go for a walk. It can help increase aerobic fitness, and it's low impact, so you really won't get hurt by walking. That's just a few benefits of walking, but what it does is it helps, prevent you from sitting all day, and it helps get your body moving and active. So, go for a 15-minute walk. Go for a 15-minute walk every couple hours. Really break it down to help your body, resist the urge to sit all the time. What many people don't realize is many of the illnesses that we deal with don't happen overnight. They accumulate, or they happen after years of abusing our bodies. Now, you may not think sitting is abusing your body, but over time, it does abuse your body. It really can damage your body. And this is why the walking every day is so important. Now, that's two things. The last thing is a combination, and that is getting outside to walk so you can get vitamin D. Now, I don't know if you know this, but indoor air can be up to 100 times more polluted than outdoor air. You have all types of toxins in your indoor air that are affecting you. Think about this. A lot of office buildings, their windows are closed, so they're sealed. So you're not getting any fresh air in there. You may get ventilation from the air ducts, the air vents, but you don't know if they got dust in them. You don't know if they got mold or whatever. So the key for us is to get outside. If you have carpet at work or at home, that carpet could have formaldehyde in it. You could have flame retardant chemicals, in your computers. You can be using furniture polish. That furniture polish, has toxic fumes in it. If you run your dishwasher, the dishwasher can, be toxic as well. There are many different things in our homes that are toxic, that have toxic fumes that emit from them. Even the plastic bags that we get from the grocery store, those things, can be toxic as well. So the key is to get outside and do your walking to get that fresh air. See, that's another thing people don't think about. All these things, they play together. So you're sitting all day, in an environment that does not have fresh air. What do you think can happen to you over 5, 10, 15, 20 years? You're getting sick. You don't realize it's from a combination of things, and you're taking medication that really isn't helping because you're still in the source or the reason for you getting sick in the first place. You haven't, gotten to the source of the sickness. You're just, at this point, you're just trying to, treat the symptoms. So you have to get outside. The main reason you want to get outside again is to get the fresh air, but you also want to get that vitamin D. Vitamin D is huge for our overall health. And it's estimated that 1 billion people worldwide are vitamin D deficient. And it's partly because we are inside all day working. We're not getting outside. And again, everyone, I want you to do your own research and see if what I'm talking about is accurate or not. But vitamin D deficiency has been linked to many ailments that you may not even have realized. I'm talking kidney disease, dementia, periodontal disease, constant fatigue, respiratory issues, chronic pain, muscle weakness, weak bones. All of these things have been linked to vitamin D deficiency. And I'm going to be honest with you, I did not realize that some of these could be related to vitamin D. We don't really connect the dots like we should. But again, do your research and you can see how important vitamin D is to our bodies. And one of the best ways to get vitamin D is to simply go outside. Sitting by the window won't get you the vitamin D, because the glass blocks the UV rays. So again, think about this just for a second. We talked about intermittent fasting. We talked about getting up and going for a walk outside and getting vitamin D. All these things are very simple to do, but they are huge for our overall health. You can do these every single day. Go outside and walk for 15 minutes to get fresh air, get vitamin D. That can just be huge for your overall health. And the intermittent fasting on top of that just seals the deal. So just think about this. What if you get up in the morning, say you go to work or whatever, and before you eat lunch on your first break, you get up and go walk outside for 15 minutes? Think about that for just a second. Since you haven't eaten, your body's going to use that stored fat for energy. Okay, that's going to help you lose weight right there, just from walking. You're getting outside, getting fresh air. That's going to help your lungs and your overall body. And you're getting vitamin D, which is huge for our overall health because the body needs vitamin D for many different things. You just did these things right here. Didn't cost you a dime. Very easy to do, very simple. And it helps your body in so many ways. Now, I know I've been talking for a long time. I apologize for how long this video is, but just think about that. Think about how easy these things are to do that can help your overall health over a period of 5, 10, 15, 20 years. again, remember, a lot of the issues that we deal with as far as health, they don't happen overnight. They accumulate over time. And by doing these little things, we have a very good chance of decreasing our risk of getting sick from mystery ailments and diseases that we, quite frankly, could have avoided just by making a few simple lifestyle changes. So, again, intermittent fasting can help you with your weight. Going outside can help, decrease the amount of toxins that you inhale from being inside all day. The walking has many health benefits that are underrated. And the vitamin D, you can't beat it. So, guys, give it a try and let me know what you think. Do you like my tips here? Do you think you can do it? Is it hard for you to do? Let me know. All right, guys. Again, thanks for checking me out. I'm Jeff White, Jeff White Fitness Solutions, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.